The Super Mario Bros. Movie was actually fire. It seems like everyone and their mom was excited for this movie. With the star-studded cast, Illumination's incredible animation, what looked to be a good storyline, and possibly one of the best video game adaptations of all time, the Super Mario Bros. Movie was definitely on the list of one of the most hyped films of 2023. And in my opinion, it definitely lived up to the hype. With the rotten reviews it got on Rotten Tomatoes from critics, earning a 56, most people thought, oh no, it's gonna suck. But no, it was honestly so good. It's like we say, don't listen to the critics, listen to the fans. I'm a fan this time, not a critic. So here's my review of the Mario movie, because I'm definitely not a critic. The animation in this film is absolutely stunning. The attention to detail on literally everything and all the Easter eggs in the background are just so beautiful. And the color schemes and the lighting and the cinematography, it's all just so good. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know what it was what the Illumination animation team was on, but my goodness, it just looks so good. Every shot of this film just looks so amazing. Then not to mention the cast giving their best performance. Jack Black and Charlie Day absolutely carried the film. And I'm just going to be dead on it. If you haven't listened to Peaches by Jack Black, you need to. It is so good. I don't know why, but the Jack Black love song about Princess Peach slaps so hard for, no reason. It's just so good. Then, everything else, for, a simple plot of the Mario movie, which was kind of expected by everybody, it's still so good. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but, for a simple plot that the Mario movie needed, it still worked so well because these characters and all the Easter eggs and everything that we know, it's just this is a simple story, but the execution was perfect. I don't know how to do it. The film's just so good. Though it most definitely has its problems. I felt like Luigi was totally nerfed. I love the character so much, but he was barely in this film. And then right at the end when him and Mario get the superstar to defeat Bowser, I probably should have said spoilers, by the way, or I did say that, okay. When they get the star at the end, it's just oh, okay. It's so good, because, it feels like an earned moment, but it also doesn't, because Luigi's barely been in the film. Just why? Another thing I forgot to mention is how they introduced Princess Peach's sort of origin story, with her possibly being from the human world, which is I was always so curious about it, because we know Mario and Luigi are from Brooklyn, but we don't know where Wario or Waluigi or Daisy or Peach or Rosalina are from, and they're the only human characters in this world full of Koopas and mushrooms and all these different creatures. So it's just did they also come from Brooklyn or space or whatever? It's just so I was so happy when they tried to explain that. But then they just cut back to there's a whole universe out there and just cut her off. It's they kind of there's more to that scene, but I don't know, man. It's those are really my only problems with the film. Everything else was just so good. And then probably the thing you're going to see so many just people talking about are the cameos. Charles Martinet voicing just a character, I guess, named Jumpman at the little pizzeria. That was so wholesome. I was so happy to see him talking with Mario and Luigi. I was oh, that's sweet. And then I'm pretty sure he also played their dad. So it was just oh, man, that's cool. So it's sort of I don't know. It was just really wholesome to see it. And then all the little Easter eggs, the Star Fox ship, Diddy Kong showing up. I was so hyped. Because I hate it when they do the joke where the crowd all chanting something and then somebody yells hey yo, shut up. And there's that one person still chanting. So I was oh, really? They're doing this joke? And then they say that means you too, Diddy Kong. And I was oh my goodness, it's Diddy. I was just so hyped. Then Pauline's cameo. And then everything was just so good. Then that Yoshi egg at the end. Oh, if they do a sequel that's as good as this, if not better, then we could possibly have one of the best sequels. But now that this movie's made $337 million worldwide opening weekend, an animation record, by the way, we just know that there's going to be a whole Nintendo Cinematic Universe now. They've already announced a Donkey Kong spinoff and a Mario 2. So it's just okay, Kirby movie eventually, Link movie eventually, a Luigi's Mansion spinoff as well, and possibly a Captain Toad movie. If they do a Luigi's Mansion movie, I have to go see it. I'm obliged to. And probably a Metroid movie, and then a Super Smash Bros. Movie, because we need the Cinematic Universe, Avengers, and all that crap. It's just okay. But overall, this movie was just so good. And honestly, I don't care if they do a Cinematic Universe. Honestly, the Super Mario movie, I'm going to go ahead and say it, One of the best movies of the year, and if Peaches doesn't get nominated for Best Original Song, I'm gonna cry. The Mario movie is definitely a 9 out of 10. Probably peak Illumination. And probably a better video game adaptation than Sonic 2 and any of the other video game movie adaptations. Still need to watch Arcane on Netflix. So, yeah. That's about it for this review. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Possibly a review for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 or a Brick Film Day video. I'm not really sure at this point because I have no motivation to make any brick films. I'm not happy about it.
Where am I?
Ooh, fresh meat for the grinder.
Pay him no heed. He is cute, but he is.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
Whoa! Oh, you've got to be kidding me!